Hello, welcome in everybody. That music got really loud. I don't know why it got so loud. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello. Hello. Hi. It's Gunnar night. We'll talk about Gunnar in a little bit. Welcome in. I think Sack was first yet again. How many times? 180 times. Okay. 540 daily brains. There you go. There you go. Hi, Sack. Hi, Bree. I think Willie's here too. It's good to see you guys. I finished my coffee a little early. So we're gonna crack open a Red Bull and get into this. We're doing Killer Copycat tonight. If you don't know what that is, it's an idea that I got from Ghost Arcade many years ago and never actually implemented. We play a survivor game, and then whoever the killer is, I play them next and copy the build. So it's kind of a way of playing different styles and seeing if anything suits. Exceptions to that will be killers that I don't have. In that case, we'll just play another survivor match, and go from there. Yep, that's what I wanted. I wanted a peach Red Bull. That's it. How are you guys? What'd you get up to? I got a pedicure. Hello, Willie. Thank you for the 11 months. You did the thing. You did it. Thank you so much for the 11 months. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. I can't believe I've been doing this 11 months, let alone 5 years. This is like one of the longest commitments I've ever managed. One of. Speaking of that, our 5-year anniversary is coming up at the end of this month. I posted about it on Blue Sky. I'll be pinning it in the Discord shortly. The 29th of this month. So last week of this month, last Sunday of this month, we're going to celebrate 5 years on Twitch. 5 whole years on Twitch. I did get a new cable. I got a blue cable. For this setup, I had to get a 10-foot cable, and this is the only thing they had. So if something sounds bad or wrong or off or better, feel free to let me know. Because I only had a 20-foot cable and a 3-foot cable, and neither one of those worked. And then I ordered a 6-foot cable, and it wasn't quite long enough. Somehow the 6-foot wasn't long enough. I don't really understand that, but the 10-foot worked. Hi, Zombie. How you doing? Working currently. Played some Spire, did some Rook runs. I think Red mentioned that. We got a pedicure together. 3 out of 4 times walked away about 10K credits. Nice. I'm not good at marathon, but it's fun. It is fun. I'm just really bad at it. And that's okay. I'm allowed to be really bad at stuff. I think I forgot to open Steam. So let me open that up and then we'll launch the game and then we will talk a little bit about our sponsor tonight. You have. It's so good to see you though. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here. You never have to I hope you don't feel bad that you miss streams. Never ever feel bad. Life is lifing, you know? I've been playing Pocopia and Metroid Prime 4. Nice. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm okay at marathon, but I wouldn't say I'm good at it. I'm just okay at it. Okay. I don't want to play Atom Fall. I don't know what that is, and I definitely don't want to play Arc Raiders. Where's my Deputy Light? The gamers, when I saw one guy, but I'm gonna fuck up this guy and found 2 of them, and you jumped in gun the last time. Yeah, I still want to know where the 3rd runner went. Like, did he immediately DC, or was he elsewhere, or where was the 3rd one? Was he watching us? What was he doing? You know? I just missed your face. Love lurking in here. I appreciate you. We actually, speaking of crafting, the 5-year Twitch anniversary, stream anniversary, that's coming up at the end of the month. Most of it is going to be aimed at the craft room computer because I don't really need anything. it's 5 years on Twitch. It's cool. It's a big deal, but like I'm not gonna make a big I'm not gonna make a huge deal out of it. I think it's neat. But it's gonna be there can be some giveaways, stuff like that, but we don't have to go like huge for it. We're gonna go in. It's gonna be a mellow event, just super chill. If anybody wants to help, they can do command throne and throw at the craft room computer. But no pressure, and there will still be giveaways day of. So DBD is actually celebrating 10 years now, and they are having a party, but it's up in Montreal, I believe, so I will not be going as much as I might want to. It is also rank reset yesterday, so I have a bunch of blood points I need to spend. Well, not as many as I thought, but still a bunch. We're gonna do that, knock those out real quick. All right. And we have an inbox. Rift week 4. Oh, Rift 4 week 7. Okay, cool. So the Rift is rifting. Okay, so before we get into the games tonight, because like I said, we're doing Killer Copycat. I do want to take a minute to tell you about our sponsors tonight. And thank you guys who are here like all the time that, sit through these sponsored segments. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, let me find the ones I'm wearing currently, and then we'll go to Chrome screen and we will window capture the Gunnar page. There it is. All right. They are doing the pre-order for the Brotherhood of Steel right now. So these are up for pre-order if you want to grab them. They are pretty cool looking, I'll be honest. And then, you know what? I'm going to fix something real quick. Hold on. This isn't centered and it's bothering me. There we go. They are also doing a 20% off prescription glasses sale as well, which is better than Code Zombie. So use my link when you're shopping, and then just do this for if you're getting prescription glasses. That's a better deal. Anyway, if you don't know what Gunnar is, they make blue light blocking glasses. You can get prescription or non-prescription lenses in your frames, and they do a lot of collaborations. So like the ones I'm wearing right now are the Moxies. You can see the little detailing on the side. When you're shopping over on Gunnar, you're going to hit your cart with code ZOMBIE, as you can see right here. And on any frames that are older than 60 days, you will get a 15% discount. So they sponsor all of our Saturday streams, and we super duper appreciate them. All right, let me round this. There we go. And I do like my Gunnar glasses. I have 2 prescription pairs, and I wear them a lot. Because I have my ordinary like pairs that I don't really care about. My Gunnar ones I take like super good care of. Like I don't really like to wear them to work because I'm worried somebody's gonna like splash something on them, or I'm gonna scratch them. So I rock my Gunnars on the weekends when I'm not working. Like they hold up pretty well though. They would hold up in a kitchen. I'm just paranoid because they're so like I don't know. I'm very protective of them. Okay, we're gonna play a survivor match and we're gonna do Killer Copycat. So we're gonna boop a doop in here. I'm not gonna play Tori because I don't want to get tunneled out. We should be good. Audio only is fine. I do think we'll be good. Everybody knows that they should behave on Gunnar nights. They should behave all the time, but especially on Gunnar nights. But like I said, I did go and get a pedicure for the first time in like 3 years today. And it was very, very, it was fun. They had a bar in there, which like was wild. And like, I guess like your first drink is complimentary. I don't know. Cause I got a mimosa and they did not charge me for it. And that's wild. So I'm cool with it. I'll go back. I don't know anytime soon, but I'm not going to show you my feet because I'll end up on the weird part of the internet. So you'll never see them. But they are glittery as hell. No, this place was huge. It's brand new. It's gigantic. They have like probably 20 like manicure stations and then 16 pedicure chairs. And the chairs are split on the like down the middle is the manicure section, and then on both sides are the pedicure chairs. And it was like they had a phone charger on the chair. Um they had a bar. It was wild. It was absolutely, and they were actually like reasonably priced for what it was. I only ended up booking there. I booked an appointment a couple days ago. I booked there because they were cheaper than a few other places in town. And those other places don't have a bar. So I was like, this is nice. All right, let's see if we can do all this. I feel like it's been a minute since I played DVD and now I'm out of practice. Hi. I'm going to go die over here, I think is what I'm going to do. Also, this is my first time playing DVD on like my... It's not a new setup, but it's like a new... I hung all the monitors on the wall, so I have more room on my desk. So the monitors are a little farther away from me and they're higher up. And I did that on purpose so I would sit up straighter. My eyes are like dead center now of the monitor, so now I don't have to like punch as much. What? No. Of course it would be. Of course it would be this one. I don't play this one. We're gonna do another survivor match after this. We're gonna do another survivor match. I don't play this killer. This killer sucks. We will not be copycatting we will not be copycatting Clown Plague or Springtrap. If we get those killers, we'll just play we will play another survivor and killer copycat the next one. So, totally fine. Those are the three I don't play. That one is why I never solo queue. I don't blame you. This killer is stinky. He's stinky. No, so Killer Copycat, I originally think I got it from Ghost Arcade, but basically the way it works is you play a survivor match, and then whoever the killer is, you copy that killer and the build for the next game. But if it's killer we don't play or we don't like, then we'll just play another survivor match after this. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Ghost Arcade used to do it on Tuesdays. I don't know what he called it something else. But I feel like this Killer Copycat gets the point across. Thank you, Michaela. I'm gonna go touch this generator. I'm gonna touch this generator. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. But it keeps the game a little, like, it introduces new play styles and kind of keeps things a little like fresh instead of just playing the same build all the time, which is what I do. I just play the same thing all the time. I'm not coming to save you. Somebody else gonna have to come save you. What are you doing? Okay. Why does he not have a terror radius? What was that? That was a thing. He was just suddenly there. I guess he came out of the door and just they don't have a terror radius coming out of the door. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here no more. It's why I have over 1,000 hours and barely. I don't have any of the achievements. I've adapted like probably half the roster at this point, but like that's about it. That's a bit. I think I've got some Huntress achievements going on. I think I have some Huntress achievements. I don't trust that door. That door is creepy. I don't like it. I don't like these doors. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. No thanks. Sir. Sir. Why are you in my way? Why are you in my way? Don't be in my way. Oh, I can't remove the axe and throw pallets at the same time. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, I messed up. I am so sorry about that. That's my fault. That is oh, stutter butter. Okay, let's go. Stuttering. Stuttering. It's cool. We just hanging out. We having a little girls' night. Totally cool. We have done no generators. 0 generators have been done. 0 generators have been done. Leave me alone. I'm going over here. She's going to throw that pallet. We're going to go to this pallet. Nice. Ma'am, you got to pick me all the way up. You got to pick me all the way up. As much as I dislike Springtrap, I don't hate the person playing them. Like, the person playing Springtrap is fine. They're doing a good job. I don't like the character Springtrap. I just don't like the franchise either. Blech. Blech. Yeah, anytime I like badmouth a killer or a survivor, I don't hate the person playing that character. Like, I'm not being mean to the player. I'm just not a fan of the character, so I'm being goofy. So please don't take it personally if you're the player behind the character. Sir, go away! I'm trying to get the unhook. Ooh, we stuttering. DVD, fix your game. Behavior. Fix your shit. Fix it. Fix it. Did this regress all the way down? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna start over. Just gonna exist on this gen that regressed all the way down. All the way down. All the way. To the bottom. To the bottom. Ba-da-la-la. So he's over there doing something. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he's over there somewhere. You know what I want? I want a killer that picks you up by your foot. Just by your ankle. A single ankle. You're just dangling there as he carries you to the hook and then, like, flips you onto it. I think that'd be funny. I think that'd be hysterical. Oh my god! Play Huntress. She's a better killer. Huntress is better. Stupid Springtrap and his axe. His terror radius disappeared again. It disappeared again. I don't like that. We getting out of here. We getting out of here. Oop, fuck. Sorry. I screwed up. I screwed up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's gonna see me. He's gonna come straight this way. He's probably gonna throw an axe at me. Yeah, okay, bye. Okay, bye. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Is he coming this way? Well, I don't think this match is going great. We're trying, though. We're trying our best. We're doing what we can. We'll find out when we look at the build after the game. Oh, she did. She died. Goodbye. I guess this gen we're gonna try. He's probably gonna come over here and bother me too. Clank, clank, clank. Pyramid Head should drag you by the ankle? Yes, absolutely. That would be a fun one. Makes me wonder if we got the perk that transfers his radius to survivors. Something's going on. I think when he comes out of the door, he's invisible or whatever for a second, because that's what happened, is he came out of the door holding Michaela, which means he went in the door at the same time she did and he grabbed her. But I'm wondering if it's like a Demogorgon add-on where, like, there's an add-on for Demogorgon where when you come out of the portal, you're like undetectable for a minute. And I think Springtrap might have one of those as well. But for his door. For his door. I just want to drink my Red Bull and do a generator in peace. That's all I want. Is all I want. Is everybody on Death Hook but me? Oh my god, 4 gens, 2 sables. Sir, just take me. Just go ahead and murder just murder me. Murder me. You can do it. I believe in you, sir. You got this. You can do it. Murder. Murder. You know, I don't ever think I turned the cameras on. I should go do that. I want to do this generator. Sir, I want to do this generator. How do I get out of here? Not like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I've played against this killer like twice in my life. So I don't know. Are you picking me up? You're picking me up. Okay, yeah. Put me on a hook. Thank you, bud. Have a good one. Have a good night. Yeah, and then he grabbed the other one. Yeah, we dead. You could Mori her, buddy. I'm on second. She's the last one. Weird. He did not Mori. He decided to put her on a hook. Maybe he doesn't know. That's okay. That's okay. I don't even know what his Mori looks like. I think it's another suit. All right, let me look at his build real quick because I'm curious. Oh, dude, he just started the animatronic. Okay, so the only thing he had was when you damage a gen, it becomes compromised. When the compromised gen is completed, your successful basic attack cooldowns are 25% faster. Weird. I'm confused. Why? It's just standard. It's just standard. Down there at the bottom, upon entering a security door, the animatronic gains the undetectable status effect. Lasts 20 seconds after exiting a security door. Okay, so it's just standard on him. That's why he surprised me. He just didn't have a terror radius because it's standard for him. Okay, we are going to play another survivor match because we don't play Springtrap. We don't play Clown. We don't play Plague. So we're gonna try again. And I swear to God, if this entire night is Springtraps, I'm gonna be so upset. Not really. I won't be mad. I don't care. It's fine. We'll just start using builds on killers that I do play. 20 seconds. Or if he gets revealed by a security camera, it goes away. But yeah, he has it standard upon entering and exiting a door. You know, I lost my eye drops, and that makes me really sad. I've been wearing contacts all day. These glasses help with like eye strain, but if you wear your contacts for like 8 hours, you know, not a lot. There's only so much they can do. All right, I'm gonna ready up, and we're just gonna wait on this Lara to figure it out. Oh, I need to look. I forgot. I need to look up reference photos for my next tattoo. I'm not quite ready to pick it up, like to get it yet. But I want to go ahead and send her the reference photos and ideas so she can get it drawn up. When I told Red what it was going to be, she laughed, like out loud. So it'll be a fun reveal when I do eventually get it. It's one of those things where I think I'm just going to get her to do the line art like in a month or two, and then over time, like just book a couple hours here and there to do the color. My problem with getting a tattoo, I have 3. My problem with getting a tattoo is that I don't tap ever. I have never tapped getting a tattoo. It's always my artist will be like, okay, I don't think like it. She always calls it because she'll be like, either like, you know, the skin's a little too tender to keep going or whatnot. She'll call it, but I have never tapped. I just lay there and let her tattoo me until she's done for the day. And like it's one of those things too where I don't think she would tap either if but she has to because otherwise she's gonna wear out, you know, the skin. She's gonna whatever that's called. I forget what that's called. It's yeah. Wonder who it is. Doesn't seem like they have any totems. I didn't tap for any, but the inside of my belly button, I levitated off the table. So I've never had children, so I don't know what childbirth is like. I know from speaking with people, it can be horrendous. And I know from speaking with other people who had epidurals that they didn't feel too much of anything. So it kind of just depends, person to person, what your experience with birth is like. So I have no idea what giving birth is like, and I will never know, and I don't care, and I don't want to know. Not my thing. But the rib cage tattoo I got, we did it in like I think it was like 3 sessions. I think she did line work and then color. Um, it hurt so bad, and I was just scared to move. So she's to this day just thinks that I'm like that, like, rib cage tattoos don't hurt me. Like, she's still of the belief that it just wasn't that bad. She doesn't know that I was just scared to move because I was almost scared to breathe because I didn't want her to, like, I didn't want to jostle her. So I was like barely breathing and just frozen. And so she like, I remember it was shortly after I got it, one of the ladies I was like in college classes with, I told her about it. I was like, yeah, I get my tattoos done by so and so, and she's like, oh, let me go look at her portfolio. And she's like, oh, I like her work, I'll get something done by her. She went and got a ribcage tattoo done by my artist. And my artist was like, you lay almost as good as Zombie did for her ribcage. Girl, I was afraid to move. It was bad. I was afraid to move. I did not lay, it hurt so bad. It was the most pain ever. But I was just scared to move. So that's funny. Hi Revel, how you doing? I have a full torso piece. Yeah, I know you're really tatted. Sternum made me stop breathing. I believe it. That's not fun at all. Not fun at all. You're good. We're just talking about tattoos. I don't have any tattoos yet, but I've done laser hair removal basically all over, and I've been told it's comparable. If you have really dark hair and you get laser hair removal done, I could see it being similar because it's repetitive pain. And it would just depend on where on the body and stuff like that. Because like rib cages are not fun. But I've met some people that like, there was a scrawny dude that I bartended with that got his rib cage done, and he's like, I didn't even feel it. I'm like, how? I think you're lying to me. So different places affect different people, you know. The side of my thigh didn't hurt all that much. It mostly just felt like she was scratching me for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I forget how long we went each session. It was a couple hours each time, if not longer. But that felt more like a scratch. It wasn't like super duper painful, but I have a funny feeling what I've got planned for the front of my leg is not going to be fun. Because the tattoo I have on my leg is on the side of my thigh, and at one point the part of the detail on it crossed over to the front, and that hurt. So I'm not excited to go through that again for a prolonged period. That might be something I tap out on, like, okay, stencil's done, let's call it for the day. But yeah, no. What's funny is my first tattoo, and I can't show it to you without showing my foot, so I'm not going to show you. My first tattoo is behind my ankle, and that didn't bother me like at all. I don't think I even felt that one. Which kind of surprised the artist that I had it done by, because she was like, usually that's real tender for people, and I was like, nah, man. It was the rib cage that really messed me up. I'm not looking forward to doing the other side one day. Although whatever I get on so the reason I have the ribcage tattoo on my left side is because on my right side I have a scar for my cancer treatments. They put a portacath in for the chemo when I was a baby, and so I have this really wicked scar on my ribcage, and I don't want to cover it up. So whatever I get is going to have to work around that scar, because it's kind of like it's a cool story. It's a cool story. Ooh, stutter. I think we're kind of running this doctor for all he's worth. Like aw, man. What? What? Are you running him? I don't know what we're doing here. What are we doing? We just being means what we're doing. Okay. Does he know I'm here? I think he might know I'm here. He does not know I'm here. I'm gonna go this way. I'm just gonna go this way. Is he leaving? He left. Okay, we're gonna open this gate. This poor doctor. We were so mean to him. I'm scared of doing my shins. Ooh, ask Red about her shins. Those were not fun. She's got some shin tattoos. Low level laser feels like getting snapped by a rubber band. High power feels like needles. That would probably be, yeah. You could probably compare that to a tattoo then. My laser hair removal sounds like a dream. But my leg hair, which is where I'd would want it, is not super dark. So I don't even think I'm like a candidate for it, unfortunately. Peonies. That's fun. No, so hold on. Hi Bolter. It's a Bolter. He's very cute. So this one here, right? This one did not hurt that bad, but where it comes across on the front was not fun. Was not fun at all. He's Bolter. He's very cute. He's a good boy. So yesterday I took him to a new dog park. They have a big dog and a little dog's side. But at the back of the big dog side of the dog park, there's a gate that opens up into this huge open space that's fenced in, and you can just like let them run free. They call them working dog trails. So we went to that one, and I let him run free, and he jumped in the pond. So he's getting a bath Monday. I rinsed him off at the dog park, so like he's not just covered in pond water, but he's gonna get like an actual bath on Monday. He was supposed to get one today, but we stayed out kind of late, so he didn't get one today, which he's probably very happy about. He's probably pretty happy about that. Anyway, he's a good boy. He's the best boy. All right, guys. So one more time, I am gonna mention that tonight is Sponsored by Gunnar. They make these really cool glasses, blue light blocking. They also do sunglasses, transition lenses. They do all kinds of stuff. You can use your insurance by going to the RX tab and reading about all that info. And they currently have a ton of collaborations. We're over here, we're crossing our fingers for a Resi collab, like a Resident Evil collab would be so cool, man. I think my favorite pair that I have right now is the Dooms. These are my favorites. I have these in this tint in prescription and in the 98 tint Amber Max in non-prescription. These are my favorite that they've made. I don't know. These just look super cool. I don't know what it is. I just love these frames so much. But you can use code ZOMBIE for 15% off. And if you're doing something where like they're doing 20% off RX right now up here, that's going to be a better deal than code ZOMBIE. So just use the link that's pinned in chat and I'll still get credit for it. And I would appreciate you greatly if that's what you do. And thank you, Gunnar, for the sponsorship. They've been fun to work with. I also think they brought on Baba Ganoush, I think, just got accepted into their creator program, which is pretty cool. I was excited for him. I am having a great day. I hope you are too. No, I have a daffodil on my ankle. It was my first tattoo. It was me testing the waters because, and again, I can't really show you without showing my foot. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I'm not going to show you, but it's like behind the ankle. And I got that there because I was like, I can hide this. If I decide I hate tattoos, don't ever want to do it again, don't want to mess with it, I can hide that one relatively easily. So that was my test the waters. Daffodils are my favorite flower. So I'm the crazy bitch with moth and flower tattoos that will ruin your life. That's me. Don't trust a woman with flowers and butterflies and moth tattoos. They will ruin your life. They will. They will absolutely Absolutely. They're also my favorite kind of women. Remember the scene days when people got swallows? Those were my first. Do you still have them or did you cover them up? Do you remember the nautical stars that people, hey, thanks for the follow. Do you remember the nautical stars that people were getting? Rebel, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you being here and your 15 stream streak, dude. You still have them? So one of my former roommates, she had the nautical stars like on her, like kind of on her pelvis, like where her legs meet her torso. I don't know what to call that, but I forget what the name is. But anyway, she had those there. And I don't know if she ever got them covered or if they still exist or what. She's been getting tattoos for probably close to 16 years now, if not longer. So she's covered in a lot of stuff. She has some Disney tattoos too, which those actually did turn out really well. The nautical stars were like one of those like walk-in ideas, so they didn't turn out great. But I kind of always wondered if she covered them. And my mustache finger tattoo, you got them covered? I feel like that was just the trend. Like there were the tramp stamps on the back, right? And there were the nautical stars on the front. Kiki, welcome in. I was the ace. Nice. I forgot to look at that doctor build to copycat it. I'm so bad at that. So what we'll do a doctor game because we're playing the copycat stuff tonight. And I will just use his perks since I forgot. Let's go to preset 4. Boom. And we'll do boom. We will grab some add-ons and we will grab a Mori and do our little shenanigans. You were really good though, dude. I felt bad for that doctor. We kind of ran him ragged. But thanks for coming in and for the follow and for playing a game with me. I appreciate it. And normally I would show you a super cute dog, which you can kind of see him. You can sort of kind of see him. He's a super cute dog. But I appreciate you being here. Oh, did he? Okay, hold on. I'm going to trust you with this. I'm going to trust you. Because I was not paying attention. So he had overwhelming, which we do have. He had Iron Grasp, Bamboozle. Overwhelming Presence, and Overcharge. I got to talking and forgot to look and see what his build was. Because I'm terrible about forgetting what I'm doing. I still have the scored, but I didn't load a new one. I appreciate you. You came in clutch. Because I forgot to look. It's one of those things where I'm so used to just leaving the lobby that I totally didn't even look at it for the copycat games. That was the I'm not like other girls tattoo. I don't know why my friend got the nautical stars. I don't remember. I don't remember what the story was behind them because she got them before I met her. I met her when I was like 19 or 20. I don't really remember. And then she was a year older than me. So she had a solid 3 years to get as many tattoos as she wanted. So she had a bunch. And she had a tattoo one on her shoulder, or a tie-dye one on her shoulder, but it had like lyrics around it, but I don't remember what it said. That one was pretty. That was a really pretty one. I don't know. I do think when I go to get my next one, I'm also going to get something small like right here. But I don't want to do any huge pieces besides the one I've got planned on my leg because I don't know what the rest of my meat suit theme is going to be. If that makes sense. I don't know. I want to have a cohesive design on my arms and torso. and I don't know what I want. I don't know yet. Probably more flowers, honestly. I'm gonna save one leg for horror stuff and then all flowers. I don't know. Something goofy. I gotta live up to the reputation of being the moth and flower ruin your life girl. Oh, stutter. Stutter. My meat suit has no theme, but they're all cohesive because that's kind of my thing. It's why I go to the same artist. It's like for smaller stuff, I wouldn't mind like using different artists. But why did that not go off? There we go. What is going on? Am I stuttering? There we go. There we go. There we go. Cool. No, I keep going to the same artist because I like her style. And I want it to kind of match. I want my tattoos to kind of match each other. I also okay. I feel like the stuttering's worse on Killer side. Is stuttering worse on Killer side? I feel like it's worse on Killer side. Hi Willie. But they're all cohesive because I stick with Neotrad, which I learned thanks to Reddit that I'm one of the few black femmes with a full trad body. Ooh, that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. Okay. We'll just go over here with my iron grasp. That's cool. That is fine. We can just do this instead. Right here. There we go. Why don't you get a chess piece, car battery, jumper tables to my heart? Because I have a pacemaker. That's a really good way to tell EMTs something's going on up there. You know? That's a pretty good way to be like, hey. Cool. I don't have Lightborn. Nice. Mm-hmm. What are we doing here, babes? What are we doing? Do we just have Sabo hook challenges? Because that's fine. I mean, I'm cool with that, but... Sam, I go to my artist and tattoo for 20 plus and her dad brings me Panamanian food. No, so I am real picky about the people that I let pierce me and tattoo on me because I don't want to get absolutely like ruined by a bad artist. So I am one of those people that when someone shows me that they do a good job and they're like good at their job that they're doing, that I will stick with them because I now trust them. It's like the bougie nail salon we went to today, like when I was done, I asked her name because they weren't wearing name tags. I asked for her name so I can book with her next time because she did a fantastic job and she was super sweet. And I now know that she does a good job, and she now knows that I tip way too much. But like my whole thought process is if you're touching my feet, I'm gonna give you a big tip because like ew. I would hate to have to do that. Why am I stuttering so bad? Oh my god, it's gonna stutter again. Is she gonna get up? But yeah, no, I was like, I need to book with you next time because like we good. You good? We good. But I'm in like kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing. Like, I once trust is formed, I'm like, okay, cool. I just keep going back to her. But yeah. No, I'm real picky about my tattoo artist. So far, I've only gone to the one who I think on Twitch her name is Faden. I only go to Faden. If I were gonna let somebody else tattoo me, it would be like if I had seen their portfolio and like knew they did solid work. But I don't know. I don't really want to cheat on Faden. There's also a couple other artists in town that like they do good work, but they're men, and I'm not getting tattooed by men. Just not. I'm just not doing that. Nothing against them. Nothing against them, but I just don't. I'm not comfortable with it. Especially because like eventually, well, like when I got my rib tattoo and had to wear like a uh and had to wear like a cover up. I don't need a strange man looking at my boob. You know, I don't need it. I don't need strange men looking at my boobies. Doesn't sound fun to me. Um so yeah. So I was mid-30s. Yeah, that's kind of my thing too, is I was pushing 30 when I got my first tattoo. Like I was pushing 30 when I got my first tattoo. I was pushing 30 when I got my septum pierced. I was too indecisive as a kid, as a young person to be like, I know what I want, because I don't. I do not. This game is unplayable tonight. The stuttering is unreal. Yeah, dark fade. I watched Fallen Artists find somebody to do full color and skin tone. I've had so many say you're too dark, let's do grayscale. Yeah. That's some BS. If you have dark skin and you have a tattoo artist that doesn't want to do color on your skin because like they don't, the secret is that they don't know how. It's not that you can't have color on darker skin. It's that the artist you're talking to does not know how to do it. Okay? They don't know how to do it. So you need to keep shopping around until you find someone who knows how to do it. It is possible. It can happen. A good tattoo artist knows how. And so keep shopping. Keep looking. Don't settle. Don't settle. That too. I mean, yeah, like that's my thing is like I'm not a man hater. I just don't you're getting really close to me for an extended amount of time, and I don't vibe with strange men being that close to me for an extended amount of time. Especially like because when I get my leg done, I'm gonna have to be in like booty shorts essentially. And when I got my rib cage done, I was basically in a pasty on one side. I had my shirt on, like half on, but like there one side was basically a pasty because it comes like all the way up here. And I'm just not super comfortable with that. But there's two artists in town, and funny enough, they're at the same shop. That do absolutely fantastic work. Like I like looking at their portfolio. I like looking at their Instagram when they choose to post stuff. One of them's really bad about posting. Stuff like that. But I just no. Nope. No, thank you. I have a triple septum. So my septum's already pierced, but I'm getting it re-pierced because the first time it was pierced way too low. And so I want it higher so it looks better. But I've got to like I think what's going to end up happening is I might end up with a double septum. Because that hole never closed. When I took it out, the one that's too low, when I took the one that's too low out, it didn't close up. It got slightly smaller. Like right now I can really only fit an 18 gauge through it. And it was pierced at a 16. If I start wearing my 18 gauge jewelry again, eventually I'll be able to get a 16 through it. So it'll go back to normal. I've done it before. But I need to get the regular piercing done first. Yeah, this game is going to drive me insane tonight. We might continue our Resi run. I don't know why it's so stuttery. Like lately, this game has been nothing but stutter. Nothing but stutter lately, which is weird. I don't know what's going on. Like it's almost unplayable to a certain degree. We have a Resi run we might continue if it does not get better. I have vibrant yellows and oranges on me now. And she was like, baby girl, you are the ideal tone for a lot of these colors. Yeah, the shop my friend works at, like, both those artists are there, and they're fantastic artists. They do such pretty stuff. Um, but one of them never posts anything, so I can't keep up with what he's doing. I eventually curate jewelry and put hoops back in. Yeah. Like, there's a shop in town that sells really nice jewelry, that I could definitely pick out from. I just haven't. Uh, Forget I have the triple septum most days. Yeah, I miss my septum piercing because now that I'm like fully blonde, and like especially during winter when all my tattoos are covered, I just look like like a whole lot of white bitch is what I look like right now. And with the septum, at least it kind of told people like, please don't be weird around me. Be weird elsewhere. You know, like it at least kind of got the it helped with the vibes of people that chose to talk to me, you know? Now if I have my tattoos covered and I don't have any piercing, like visible piercings in besides my ears, I don't really have a vibe checker in place, you know? Like someone does like looks at me and they're not sure. Um they're not sure where I stand and I need a whole lot more like piercings. Yeah. Now that it's summer and my tats can show, like it's less of an issue, but during the winter it's like it's kind of rough. You get some weirdos trying to talk to you and it's like, "Sir, I have no interest in this. Please go away." What are you doing, you weirdo? I have no interest in anything you're selling. Go away. Go away. Eventually I'll put some pink back in my hair. The only reason I went full blonde is I was kind of like job shopping and I wasn't sure where I was going to apply at and what like the requirements would be. Um so so I let all the color fade out of it. Let me tell you my tattoos plans. It's almost hey girl, let me what them tattoos mean season, you know? That's the season that's upon us. What them tattoos mean? Nothing, go away. Hi Elle, how you doing? It's all good. Everybody misspells my name wrong. It's totally fine. I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad about it. Oh no, she did. Oh no, she did. Oh no, she did. Ma'am. Go away. Go away. Where'd you go? Is she in the bush? Oh, she's in the bush. Started playing Resi 4 this week on stream. What do you think of it? What you think? Are you loving it? What do you think? Are you liking it? What's weird is this game doesn't stutter as bad on Survivor. For me, it's only really stuttering as like horrifically on Killer. Weird. It's weird. There she is. Found her. I forget that Doctor has AoE attacks and you can just find people easily. Like it's not even a problem. You just find them. She going for the save? I think she might be heading back for the save. She is. I wonder what it looks like to them. Like, am I stuttering to them too? Got you, baby. Got you, baby. It's my favorite one so far. Absolutely loved Resi 3, and I just found Ashley. Ashley's the worst. Nobody likes Ashley. Ashley doesn't like Ashley. Let's be so for real. So for real. Or how much those cost? Like that's the thing is if you're asking me how much my tattoos cost because you want to buy me one, we can talk. We can talk. But if you're just being weird to be weird, no. I'm gonna start charging men in public $15 to look at me. Like if you even try to talk to me, you owe me $15. Yeah, I think we I think we might be done with DVD tonight. I think this stuttering game is making me sad. Is making me so sad. Why is it stuttery? Why is it broken? Fix your game. Fix your game. Fix it. I don't know what my stream title should be. There we go. I figured it out. It's fine. It's fine. I figured it out. All right, we're gonna continue our playthrough of Requiem because it's just not going well. This is a good time to mention that tonight is sponsored by Gunnar. They make blue light blocking glasses, prescription and non, and they're having a 20% off RX sale right now, so you can get 20% off. Use my code over in chat when you click over, because then I get credit, and that helps me out tremendously. So much. Absolutely helps. Whoops. We are on the wrong screen. There we go. Oh my gosh. Ashley Hate Club. We have jackets. Yes, we do. Still got a 4K. I'm okay. I mean, I'm okay at killer when I want to be. I'm okay when I want to be. Not always, but sometimes. If somebody touches my tattoos without permission, I'm decking a man. I'm decking. Just straight up. I'm gonna do it. Decking a man. Do not touch me. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Yes, we are going to work our way into speedrunning, Resi. Right now, we're achievement hunting. Mostly. For this second run, it's mostly achievement hunting. Eventually, we will do the under 4-hour run. And then we will start, like, actually speedrunning it. Like, rub the back of my under... Decking a man. Was like, I like this one. I like you on the ground against the curb. Assume the position. My husband held me back. I would end someone. I don't like most people that I like touching me. Oh, jeez. I can't catch a charge and homeschool. That's so fair, though. It's not fair, but I get it. Like, homeschooling is more important than decking a stranger. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of surprised your husband didn't, like, remove that man from the area. Because if I were a big burly dude and somebody touched my woman that shouldn't be, I would just pick them up and, like, assist them out of the parking lot. Oh, he's a government employee. He also has to behave. Got it. Okay, I understand now. I'm assisting him over here. Like, anyway, no. No one's ever tried to touch my tattoos. Thankfully, but I don't have any on my arms. So most of the time people can't see the ones I do have. Or it's the one, like, the only one they can really see is the one on my ankle, and so, like, they're not bending down. They're not bending down to, like, poke at my ankle, thank God. Kroger security removed the dude. Good. I didn't swing, but I let out some country cussing. I will scald a man with the words out of my mouth if yeah. Yes, I will. No. What's funny, I think one of the things too is I got my tattoos kind of later in life, past the age that, like, most women get catcalled. So I wasn't really getting catcalled anymore, or bothered out in public, because, like, I'm grown. So I got my tattoos after that, so most people were, like, leaving me alone. They don't really try to bother me anymore. I couldn't imagine walking up to a woman and trying to touch her tattoos. It's the same thing like when someone's pregnant, cuz it's like even if they're not a woman, like I know you're non-binary, but just in general, like if I were a man and I spotted someone that I thought was a woman and walked up to them, I can't fathom that they're that people think it's okay to do that. Cuz I'm going to be honest, men are not touching like people they think are men. Right? Like a man's not walking up to another man like, "Let me fondle your tattoos." They're not doing that. I think they should start equal opportunity there. You should be trying to be weird with all genders, but like men don't do that to men. They only do it to people who they perceive as is a lady. Or I hate it. I don't get it. Like what makes it okay? Nothing makes that okay. It's like when you see someone pregnant, you try to rub their belly. Like pregnant people should be able to deck you in the throat if you're just fondling them randomly. I don't understand that. It's always weirded me out. So I have that's cool. Go grow them with your locks, right? Don't touch people that unless you ask for consent, you should not be, and you get it enthusiastically. You should not be touching strangers or people or anybody. So I have one tattoo that's technically horror themed, but it's like it's original art. It's not like a franchise or anything. It's where's the dog? Okay. He likes to lay under my wheels. I have there's the daffodil. Kind of see it. I have the one on my thigh is a rotting mermaid drowning a dude. So like it's scary, I guess, but it's not like a franchise. And then I have a daffodil on my ankle. That was my very first tattoo. That was me testing the waters of whether or not I was going to like tattoos. And then I have some moths on my side. Got the Luna moth. So, and their scientific name underneath them. So, I've got 3. This hurt. This was not fun. Only person that gets consent is whoever's doing my hair, right? Otherwise, no. You should not be touching people's hair randomly. And it'll be the weirdest people trying to touch your hair. Like it doesn't just happen like when you have locks or like really interesting hair. It'll happen if you just have really long hair. Like if you grow your hair really long, people will try to touch that too. They think it's just like we had a substitute teacher in high school. If you had really long hair, she would come like fill it up. It was so weird. It's just weird. I don't get it. Don't touch people without consent. Moth tattoos are awesome. I like the scientific name. I thought it was fun. So the bottom one's a Luna moth. One of them's a Cecropia, I believe. And I can't remember what the third one is. I found 3 really cool moth designs that I liked, and then I just had her do those for giggles. I'm basic sometimes. I started getting creative with my third one. My third one, I was like, I want to be creative, but the first 2, why not? Why not? Just have fun with it. It's just a meat suit. You got about an 80-year lifespan on it. Like, you might as well decorate it, enjoy it while you have it, you know? Like, whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's just for fun. Tattoos are just fun. My mom was not happy when I got my first tattoo. She has none. She grew up in the 60s and 70s. Tattoos were not really her thing, so she never got one. She's dated men with tattoos, but like my dad, my mom, her last husband, none of them had tattoos. They're all roughly the same age. And so when I got my first one, I hid it from her for a while. But I think it was summer in Alabama and it was like really hot. So I wore some shorts. And she saw it and she's like, "When did you get that?" And I was like, "What does it matter?" She's like, it's cute, but I wish you hadn't done that. And I'm like, fun fact, fully formed person, right? Fully formed person. The last time you got to tell me what to do was before I became a fully formed adult. So we're about 15 years past that, like, and then I messed up. I did not tell her about the other two. She saw the daffodil. She did not see the leg or the rib cage. And I messed up one time. She was stopping by to drop something off and I was wearing shorts. And she was like, "Did you get another tattoo?" And I was like, "Oh, crap." And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "I was never going to show you this. I just didn't want to listen. I didn't want to hear about it. I was just going to wear pants around you for the rest of my life." And she goes, "Well, let me see it." And this was like years after the daffodil. And she's like, "It's really pretty. It looks good. She did it, like, they did a good job on it. It's pretty." But like she still don't like it. Which is funny. My mom is really funny. At 53, got a full throat tattoo. That stuff hurts. I don't know about all that. I think if I were gonna get like a throat tattoo, it would legitimately just be to hide like my double chin. Like I would just get the contour, like into something cool. But I don't know that I want. I really don't want any tattoos above here. Like I don't want any tattoos that I have to wear a turtleneck to hide. Until I figure out what I'm doing with my life. Right. I want them all like below the neckline. I don't know. Once I'm 53, who cares? Like once I'm 53, whatever. No, it don't matter. But like now I'm gonna wait on that. That's gonna be like the last thing I even consider. I don't know that I'll ever do it, but it's the last thing I'll consider. I went to her house and sat there like, "What is wrong with your face?" Whole time was a huge neck tattoo. That is wild. Good for her, though. Good for her. That's fun. I don't think my mom will ever get a tattoo. My mom went on a road trip to Colorado to partake in legal things, and fell off a staircase after partaking in legal things and decided she just didn't want to do that anymore. So she's not very adventurous. I don't think she's ever gonna like venture into tattoos. I don't think it's her thing. Waiting for the aliens. Yeah, like if the aliens show up and tell her to get one, maybe. But I don't know. I don't know about all that. I don't know that she's gonna deal with that very well. I need that way. There we go. I did have to finally tell my mom not to message me anymore. Like not at all, but I was like, "Hey, unless it's about your health or dad's health or my brother, or it's an emergency that directly affects one of us, I would rather you not message me anymore." Because she has decided that the things that come to her during her frequent meditations are actually going to happen. And it's like, she thought I had a problem with her meditating. And I was like, "I have no problems with you meditating. No problems. Meditate away and enjoy your 60s, meditate away." The problem I have is when you blast 13 messages at me in 15 minutes about how during your meditation you saw Cuba blow up Florida and the fallout destroyed Alabama, and you think I should quit my job, sell my house, and move to Montana with you to be safe from what you meditated about. That's the problem I have. That's the issue. You thinking I should destroy my life to live in Montana with you because you meditated fallout. No, I'm not doing that. That's my concern. The problem I have too is that before I was medicated, I would get something in my head that like I thought was actually really truly going to happen without a doubt, like made up nonsense daydream stuff, right? I would get it in my head that like this event that I thought up in my brain out of nowhere, I don't even meditate. It was just like a daydream. I would get it in my head that this was absolutely going to happen and I needed to prepare for it. And it was crazy wild stuff, right? Crazy wild stuff. And then it wouldn't happen. And I'd be like, oh, duh, that was dumb of me to think that would happen. Like I made that up. My mom has not made it to the point where she's like, my brain is messing with me. I made this up. It's obviously good that Zombie did not quit her job and sell her house to move to Montana with me, because obviously that was silly. She hasn't made it that far yet. She's still in the this is absolutely going to happen, even though I made it up in my brain place that's broken. And I should be on meds. So that's why I told her to stop messaging me. She is not. There is mental illness on both sides of my family, but the problem is they're all boomers. And so they don't believe in it. That's the problem. Eventually she'll figure it out. When Cuba does not blow up Florida, hopefully she comes to her senses. This is when I pointed out that Cuba doesn't have a nuke program. That's the thing. She lived through those treaties. She lived through them. She did. She lived through those treaties. Like, she was alive for most of them. How does she not remember? I don't know. Like, for example, one time I bought a lottery ticket, and this was many, many, many years ago, right? Way before medication. And like, the reason I know that my mom needs to probably see a psychiatrist and work through this stuff is because once I got medicated, I stopped having these delusions. But I bought a lottery ticket once when I was young, and I was absolutely certain I was going to hit it for millions, right? Millions. And like, I had planned out to the dollar what I would do with that. I knew I was going to win, and I knew what I was going to do with it. And I was like looking at houses on Zillow. Like, I was dead set. But like, and then it didn't happen, and I was like, duh, why would that? Duh, of course it didn't happen. So then I got medicated, and I was like, oh, okay, it doesn't happen anymore. It don't happen no more. I'll still buy a lottery ticket, but I have no expectations of winning. None whatsoever. It's fun to risk it for $1, but I don't have the delusion that I'm absolutely going to win no matter what. But yeah, so I don't know. I've seen some folks with throat tats. They're just not fitting for them. It's hard to explain. It looks good on my mom. I don't really want a throat tattoo. I like my little chokers. That's about it. My car pre-medication was full of scratch-off tickets. Maybe so then. I don't know. Maybe we're all just a little manic at times. A little manic. I don't know. It's gotten a lot better. I've been on meds about 10 years now, I would guess. Give or take, maybe 11. And life has been quite a bit smoother since. But yeah, no, I didn't fight with mom, but I basically told her, I was like, hey, I am at work. You are hitting my phone with 1 to 2 messages each minute. I cannot deal with this right now. I need you to stop. And she didn't like that, so she has not messaged me since, though. But like, yeah, she just messaged me out of the blue. She was like, you should give everything up, absolutely destroy your life so that you have nothing to come back to, and bring whatever friends you want to survive the apocalypse up to Montana with you, and we can just live the apocalypse out here, because it's going to happen, because Cuba's going to bomb Florida. And I was like, girl, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? And then she proceeded to like start telling me stuff, and I'm like Googling it, like disproving it with screenshots. Like, she'll say something, I Google it, screenshot, disprove it. She would ignore the fact that I disproved it and say something else, which I would then Google, screenshot, and disprove. And so she kind of finally got mad at me about it. She was like, yeah, it was funny. She's goofy. I don't know. I hope she's doing all right. I hope. All right, what are we doing here? Leon finds out his illness is caused by the T-virus and wonders how Grace is connected to Elpis. Meanwhile, Grace is riddled with guilt as she plunges into the pitch black basement to rescue Emily. All right, so last session we played probably the first third of the game. We played as Grace investigating a dead body found at the hotel where her mom died. Grace then gets grabbed by the villain of the story, and he takes her to his care center in the middle of nowhere. And he's like 8 feet tall and very weird. She wakes up plugged into some stuff, rips all that off as you do in Resident Evil, and goes marching around in places she should not be. Runs into Leon at one point. Leon gets locked in with the villain, whose name is Victor. And we basically go back to playing as Grace again. Grace finds a blind girl named Emily. She carries her across the care center to solve a puzzle in Braille. Once the puzzle is solved, the stalker creature from the very beginning of the game, who goes by the girl, bursts in and runs off with Emily. And now we're in the basement to try to find Emily. Leon's upstairs somewhere, just like kicking ass and taking names. Who knows? He's having a grand old time. Don't worry about him. And now we're in the basement. I do think I saw a TikTok earlier today that was like the entirety of the Resident Evil franchise can be summed up with one sentence, and it's that Chris is missing. And she's right, because in the first one, if you play as Jill, which you should, because it's an easier, better playthrough if you play as Jill, the master of unlocking, Chris is missing, basically, like, real talk. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. If you play as Jill in the first one, Chris is missing. Cool. If you play RE2, Claire is looking for her brother. Therefore, Chris is missing. In 3, you play as Jill, and you never run into Chris, and we really don't know where he's at. So again, Chris is missing. Resi 4, he's not even in that one, so we don't have to worry about him. But to be fair, he's probably missing. We don't really know what's going on there. And then 5, he's there, but does anybody really know he's there? You know? Also, we don't really talk about 5. 5's kind of a terrible one. Where am I going? I don't know. Where am I going? I'm so confused. How did I get turned around? Oh, down here. Okay, there. No, yeah, there we go. 6, Chris is missing for like the first half of the game because Piers is looking for him, I believe. 7, no Chris to be found in that game anywhere. Does not happen, never shows up, is definitely not blonde. And then in 8, Ethan gets kidnapped by Chris, but then he wakes up and Chris is nowhere to be found. So again, Chris is missing. And that is your storyline. If you've beaten this game, you will also know that we have no idea where he is. So that's the Resi franchise in a nutshell. That girl is asleep. Asleep. We're probably eventually going to do the final puzzle challenge on stream too, but that's not going to be this run, because that's going to be a just chatting stream essentially. Yes, the big red glowing light. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I need this. Cool. I do think that there are files in the basement I have not gotten yet. Turn off your flashlight. Turn off your flashlight. So, if you're quick, I don't know where she's at. If you're quick, you can actually run down this hallway and plug this plug in, and she'll like go away because the lights will come on. But I was not quick because I was talking, unfortunately. Uncle, how you doing? Yeah, there she goes. So you can go down here. Here, no. Hold on. I don't really know how that worked. I'm not really sure how that worked, but we're going to take it. We're going to take that. There we go. All right. I think I already read this one, but just in case I haven't, we're going to read that file. We're probably not going to find all the files in this playthrough. I get a really strong feeling that at some point, I'm going to have to play this off stream and find everything that way. Are you still here? Why are you still here? You're supposed to be gone. Ma'am. Ma'am, what? Hey. Where you at? I need you to come get seared by the sun so you can go away. Okay. I guess we're just going to crawl through the dark. I don't... Oh, she's in there. Okay. She coming back or is she just circling around in there? I don't know her path yet. We're still learning pathing and stuff. Like I could watch other people speed run this game and probably kind of figure it out from them, but I'm also just kind of doing it on my own. I'm doing a lot of this on my own, which is totally fine. Like I'm cool with that. Means it's going to take me longer to figure it out, but go away. Get. Go on, get. Go on, get. Okay, cool. She gone. She gone. We good. She gonna be in here in a minute though. And that's gonna be annoying. I have 4 hemolytic injectors. Let's go ahead and just get rid of him so he's not a problem later. Cool. Cool. All right. So let's show her. Oh, I forgot to tell Discord I moved over to Resi because DVD's busted. Busted. Cool. Nope, already full. Okay, let's also hemolytic injector him because we gotta come back this way. And I don't want to deal with his. I don't want to deal with him. I don't want to deal with him. I don't. Ooh, empty bottle. Heck yeah. All right, let's reload our gun. And let's actually make some stuff. We're gonna make another hemolytic, and then nope. We are gonna make some handgun ammo just because we can. And then before we pull the plug on that, because she's gonna end up in here. Let's grab this. Cool. Anything? No. Her initial path takes her down the hall to the first plug, and then she circles back to the central room. She'll only follow you to the workshop door if she sees you. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting out of it. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Lockpick. Nice. So she's going to drag this zombie away. Which means she has knocked out... She has... Cool. Awesome sauce. Cool beans. Alrighty. Let's get in the sunlight. You can come in here, but the sun, the light's on. So I wish you all the luck in the world. All the luck in the world, ma'am. All right. So another issue I have is we've got to get to the workshop. That's the forklift. No, we've got to get to not the workshop. We need to get to the this is where I came in. This is the elevator hallway. Okay, so I have 2 plugs, so I actually can go to the circle room. Now, go away. Are you going away? She's going away. Okay, we're good. We're good. Actually, no, I've got to get into the workshop to get the crap. Okay, hold on. I don't know where anything is in this basement yet. I'm still learning. We're still learning. Let's pick this up though. Oh, I don't have room for it. Let's combine that to make this. And then that should be good. Then we can pick up the scrap. And then we can combine it to make another injector. I love my injectors. I love them. I need them for everything. Guys, don't forget that if you're just now tuning in tonight, that we are doing our sponsored stream. Let me pop over here real quick so I'm not showing you the wrong stuff. We are doing our sponsored stream tonight, as we do every Saturday with Gunnar. They make blue light blocking glasses, and these are my favorites, the Dooms. You'll use my link in chat if you're shopping, so I get credit for it. And then when you check out, if you put code zombie in like that, you'll get a 15% discount. So, you know, I am going to real fast. Hold on one second. I want to load this. Real fast. I am going to I'm gonna take a short break to run to the restroom. I'm gonna leave you with these beautiful streamers. So if you want to go drop them a follow, you can. They're also part of the Gunner program, and I will be right back. What time is it? Oh, it's only 7:30. Okay. I was worried that I had ran over my segment for a minute there, and the guy behind the stream was like yelling at me. He is not. It's only 7:30. We're good. We're good. I fell down a rabbit hole of how the girl works last night, and it's some interesting but sort of disappointing. So she's not nearly as diabolically engineered as Mr. X. Probably because people just complain about him like constantly, all the time, forever. It's why they don't do long-haired protagonists anymore. Like, people complain about Mia's hair all the time, forever. So now they don't do long hair. People complain about Mr. X nonstop. So now they don't do as much with Mr. X as they, or as much with stalker characters as they used to. Like, it's related. Why am I playing music? We just vibing. Grace has her ear pods in, like her little earbuds, her AirPods in. Is Grace an Android or an Apple user? I'm not real sure. I feel like we saw her phone at one point, but it's generic so as to not get sued. Yeah, but 7 came out before 2. Right? Oh, wait, I don't know that I need lockpicks down here necessarily. Android user? Probably. I don't know, because, like... Okay, so don't ask me how I know this, but the government uses Apple a lot of the time. So I feel like if it's her work phone, it's Apple. But I think her personal phone is probably an Android. Yeah, okay. Are you talking about remake Mr. X or original Mr. X being diabolical? Because remake X is the one I'm talking about when I say people complain nonstop. He did some wacky stuff. Yeah. Is she coming in here? I feel like she's coming in here, and I don't want her to. I want her to go away. Go away. You were not invited. Nobody wants you here. Leave me alone. Where does that go? Oh, that's just the collection. Okay. Yeah, I need to go into the holding cells. Wait, where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. I don't have the basement memorized yet, so I don't know what's going on. There's a room over here. Isn't there? Like, that's the little secret room. I think that's where I need to go. I'm gonna go look. Why are you still here? Go away! Go away! Okay. They operate similarly, but yeah, that's the one I was talking about. All right. Where am I headed? Yes, here. Okay. Here? Is it here? Is this where the elevator is? Yes. Okay. We're going to put a joint plug in here because I don't want to deal with her. I want to actually just not deal with her at all. I don't think there's anything in here to grab that I can't grab while the lights are off. You know what? Just go away, sir. Go away. Go away. Nobody wants you here. Molotovs. That is what I wanted. Okay. Weird. That was being weird. What's over here? No, don't Molotov him. Dang it. No, I wasted a hemolytic injector. That sucks. I think he does get up, but that's not what I wanted. Yeah, not secret room, but like locked room when you come across it the first time. I think I meant to say locked. All right, this has turned into a much more thorough playthrough than I planned because like we blew past. Oh, that's where the lockpick goes. Okay, hold on a second. I was wondering what we needed a lockpick for. I was so confused. I was like, I don't even remember coming across any locked areas. This is what we need. We have 3 lockpicks. I only need the 1, thanks. Only need the 1. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Okay. She's in the vents. She's in the vents. 98% of dealing is just, yeah. Well, yeah. It's just when you all end up in the library at the same time, it kind of stinks. It stinks real bad. And I think that's what a lot of people like got mad about. They also kind of got mad about him teleporting because he does in fact like teleport quite a bit, which is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little bit annoying. But ma'am, where are you? Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. All right. Hi, American Dragon. Welcome in. It's good to see you. My oldest son got into this game and already beat Insanity in 3+ hours. 43 of the 46 achievements. Slow down, let dad catch up, right? He's killing it. Literally. Killing them zombies. Killing them. All right. We've got a joint plug. We're good. We can always run back to that safe area, so it's fine. All right. So this is the room I was looking for. Yeah. Okay. So I actually do need to go take that joint plug out then. Now I remember. I have only played this part of the game once. Real talk. I've only played this part of the game once. 3-stream streak! Let's go. Do I have 2? I have 2 joint plugs. Okay, that's what I need. Trying not to make a ton of noise, but can't really be helped. Okay. I'm betting on insanity that zombie stands up. I'm just kind of betting on it. Right. There's nothing in this room. It's all in this room. Okay. I've got to get the toolbox. Oh, he doesn't have a head. Never mind. He's not getting up. Okay, cool. So we're going to grab everything in here before we grab the toolbox because that's when she spawns in, I believe. I thought there was a file in here. Maybe I already read it. Oh, wait. No, it's in that side room. There's the lockpick. Okay, cool. I don't know if I need that, but I'll take it. All right. I think the file's in here. Do I not have any room? I don't have any room. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. We'll make another hemolytic because I just have too much of that. All right, let's get some bleed. If you didn't zoom around, doesn't tell we're outside of audio range and up on the other side of RBD, never counter you. Yeah, no, I know. It's just funny. It's just really funny. Okay, so I can actually pick up that bottle because it'll just stack with the other bottle, and then I can pick up the socket wrench, and then we need to turn our flashlight off because she's about to spawn in. We have 2 health items, a whole lot of blood. Okay. Cool. I am gonna reload my gun. It's not gonna do any good, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, where are we headed? Spawn in, baby girl. Baby girl. There she is. Where's she headed? Which way does she go? Oh, she starts eating this guy. I forgot about that. Okay, so while she's stuck in that animation, I could probably run past her. I'm kind of curious if I could. Or does she drop him to go after you? I don't know. She does. She does drop him to go after you. Hi. How you doing, baby girl? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I don't have any room. Yeah. All right, hold on a sec. I'm going to just discard this because I don't feel like I got 2 others in my... I didn't unlock anything in the care center. So she's actually going to come back in a second, I believe. And I just want to have this on because I think she interrupts you. Yeah, there she is. I thought so. Come on. Hey, come here. I need you to despawn. Come on, come despawn while I drink my sweet tea. Despawn. Cool. Cool. Go in the ceiling. Okay, don't. She's now in the ceiling. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. All right. So now I can open the big room up a little bit. All right, we're going to dump this. We're also probably going to dump those. I don't really use them much, and I think we'll... I kind of want to store that one. Okay, that should work. That should be fine. All right, let's... Oh, is she back out? I think she might be back out. Oh, nope, but he is. Oh, he sees me. Come on. Come on. I'm probably gonna die here. Woo! Signal! Hello! How are you doing? There we go. Okay, we had enough time to do that. That works out. Go away! Signal, thank you for the 37 months. Holy crap, dude. That's amazing. Wild. How'd your stream go? I was lurking. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I don't think there's any files in this room. I don't think there are. No, we already looked over there. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go through the fan real fast. Because if we try to go over the grates, they just fall in. So there's no reason to even like. Cool. There's no reason to even go that way. It's just a waste of time. Yeah, I thought there was a green herb in this room, so I was like, I'm just gonna drop the others. Cool. And then we are gonna make. We have 2 combined. There's very little I need. You know what? We're gonna yeah. I like the explodey zombies. The spider game I played tripped me out. Problem is every game I tried to play had bugs, stopped progress, or would not launch. Weird. I tried to play, had bugs that stopped progress or would not launch. Oh, you don't mean like bugs as in spiders. You mean like, which I mean, do not, no one tell me that spiders aren't bugs. I know it. Rein it in. I know spiders are not bugs. Stop. But I thought you meant like you had a bug phobia, but you mean gameplay. That's funny. It's indie games though, right? Like you're playing a lot of indie games. So, I mean, like it's kind of to be expected that there are bugs. Yeah. Stuff they got to work out. Stuff they need. Ooh, yeah, baby girl, let's go. 2 more inventory slots. Don't really need that, but I'll take it for the sake of having it. And I read this, so that shouldn't count as a file. Is any of this files? No. Okay. I'll try them all again. Yeah, they'll get patched. Not a big deal. All right. So we're gonna go back through the fan, and she's gonna jump scare us. Just as a heads up, we have a jump scare coming out. So we're gonna turn this corner, and as we walk back down to the next turn, I thought that was an item. As we walk back down here, she's gonna jump out. 3, 2, 1. There she is. All right, we're good. Go away. All right. Drop out of here. I love playing indie games, but I sometimes run into the same issue where they're just real buggy and it sucks. Because you really you wanna have fun. You want to support indie, but they haven't been patched yet, so you gotta kind of wait. All right. So now that I have the forklift key, I have to go. So y'all are saying you go through the workshop so you don't have to deal with the zombie in the hallway. Let's try that. Okay, so we're going to go all the way down to holding cells and turn left. Go in the workshop. Okay. Do I have both joint plugs? Yes, I have both. All right, so we're going to go down here. Because he's on the gate there, and you have to deal with him. But if I go all the way down and go left and put this in here, and then go through the vent in the workshop. What is that? Did I already read that? Yeah, I already read that. Okay. Go all the way down here. We can look at bugs, apparently. Is she already in? She's okay, so she comes out there. But if I had come in through the other door, I would be... Okay, she's turning around. So she patrols. I need to go right there. So I need you to move. I'm going to need you to get. So if I had a bottle... If I had a bottle, I could throw it. So if I go this way, I need to bring a bottle. All right, let's put a plug in. That is a lot easier, actually. That is a whole lot easier. I will probably do that. No, because she did end up walking away eventually. So I just have to wait for speed run purposes. If I want her to move faster and she's in the way, I could bring a bottle, but I don't necessarily need a bottle. Ooh, welcome in. Do you have a food baby? Do you have a food baby? Ooh, scrap. Nice. So now we can actually just make more bullets now. I don't know that we're going to need them, but we can make some more. That's the raccoon poster. So I am going to look up my notes to see if to open it to get it. But how are you doing? How are you? What was in the quesadilla? It depends. It just depends what's in it. Like, was it chicken? Was it steak? It really depends. 60, 40, 80. All right. Eventually I'll have these memorized. Eventually. All right. So I already got it, so it's not in there. Okay, so I don't need to open that safe because I've already got the map. All right, so we've got to do this. One of these zombies will grab you, just as a heads up, so don't get scared if one of the zombies grabs me. It's probably going to be this one. Yeah, I don't either, babe. I also don't want to go in here. You know? Ma'am, why are you here? Go away. Nobody wants you. Nobody wants you here. All right, we're going to push this. This is what we're going to do. Nice. Okay. Then we're going to wait for not the zombie. Cool. There. That way we don't get grabbed. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. They're going to go backwards. Go. Cool. I need you to run, baby girl. Oh. Move. Oh my God, move. Cool. Makeshift knife. Oh, that's infected blood. Can I make anything? No, I have too much of everything, actually. All right. Let that zombo go. He's probably also... Yeah, he's going to grab me too. Stop it. Quit it. Quit it. All right. She keeps her back turned long enough to get the plug in before she turns around. Okay. We will have to take a look next time we come through. All right. Let's drain the pool. Let's get this over with. Let's get this over with. Whee. Okie doke. We good. There is nothing over here but a save file. Okay. Oop, nope, there's the plant. I knew there was. I just couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. All right. Whee. Boom, boom. All right. So we're going to grab this. Going to grab that. And there's something else in here to grab. Boom. All right. So basically all we got to do is just walk backwards for a few minutes. And if any zombies get too close, we just shoot them in the kneecaps. We shoot them in the kneecaps. That's all we got to do. It's that simple. There we go. There we go. Don't waste ammo. There's no reason. Down. 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 And then you can actually run over and shove him. Down. He's fine. Down. Down. There we go. Just gonna kick them in there. Reload our gun and go all the way back over here. Sir, why are you up? Stay on the ground. There we go. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. We're good. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I feel like pulling the ladders up is so weird. Like, that's such a weird... You would never pull the ladders up. Ever. Right? Like, they would stay down at all times in case, again, someone got stuck in here. The ladders don't even interfere with the processing. It's so strange. All right. We got everything we needed out of here. We got the 3 plugs, so we can actually just, how do I get out of here? Is it the fan? It might actually be the fan. It's umbrella. Yeah, that's fair. It is. They don't care. Umbrella don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. It's the fan. I always forget it's the fan. Because we're going to go slip sliding in just a second into the collection pool. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a raccoon in here. Nice. We have definitely gotten like 3 kinds of infections in all of our open wounds. I think that's just water. I don't think that's a raccoon. Because it stops after I stop. Okay. I'm going to just make sure we got everything. Looks like it. Okay. Cool. We're going to collect that. I have a question. Combine. Med injector. Hey, okay, cool. That way we get rid of some of the brains. What's this do? Oh, that actually gives us a whole bunch of brains if we need it, but we don't, so we can just go. I forgot about that. If you need more infected blood, you can go down there and get it then by draining it. So if you want to do that, you can. So they do. They make a weird, like, shaky noise, but when the water was moving, it was almost similar. Oh, that's just him. Okay. All right. So now I need to go back down to the workshop. He's going to turn into a blister head. Yep, there it is. There it is. Called it. Called it. We're going to take this. All right. All right, so once I put the 3 plugs in, I do have to come back this way. Oh, dang it, dude. Fuck off. Oh, my God. Okay, hold on. I forgot that gate was open. Let me back up. Where's he at? There we go. Cool. We are then going to waste... Can I not hemolytic injector him? Weird. Sir. I've got a makeshift knife. It's fine. No, you left a plug? How did I leave a plug? Oh, it's in the... Yeah, that's right. It's in the forklift. It's in the forklift. Okay, let me get rid of this guy. I would like my makeshift knife back, please. Can I have my makeshift knife back? Back. Okay, let's get rid of him. Cool. We have a lot of these, and we're not really going to use them. Cool. All right, get rid of them. Hey, welcome in, Vintage. How you doing? I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I'm just distracted. I'm distracted as all get out. How are you tonight? Are you a Resi fan? What one are you playing? Fun strat for the forklift. Sure. What's going on with the forklift? And thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. That was really nice of you. Welcome to the Zom Squad. We're kind of weird here. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I show you a cute dog. Hold on. I lied to you. There is no cute dog. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, let's grab this plug. All right. This is actually, oh, girl, ma'am. Yeah. Get in there. Oh my God, get in the hole. Yes. She drops down and doesn't let you back out. Is she going to be over here? No, because there's lights on in here. Oh, quick turn. That makes sense. No, but she's here now. Jam the plug back in and you can get out. Okay. Okay, cool. That makes sense. All right. New flashbanger. Cool. So that blister head needs dealing with because when I come back, I think I have to come back through here with Emily, right? Yeah. So I have to come back through here and take it's going to be a left and a left to get out of here. And I don't want to deal with a blister head. So if he stays turned around, I can just go ahead and hemolytic and get rid of this guy. Cool. All right. Problem solved. Problem solved. All right. Yep. We're going to go straight through into here. Grab this real quick. Yeah. So I've done that before in a getting rid of her kind of way. But I didn't think about it there because I wasn't prepared for her to show up. I forgot she did. I kind of forgot she showed up. I'm not gonna lie, I just totally forgot. Okay. Here we go. Time to go. Time to go. Nice. Let's book it. Let's book it. Book it. I like how this nightgown has pockets. It has pockets. It does. All right. I don't like the elevator scene. It trips me out every time. All right. Yeah. Clearing that blister head does make that easier. Makes that a lot easier, actually. Just dropping her on the ground, babe. I like how she just slaps him. Just pops him out of the way. It's great. It's great. Pop. Pop, pop. No, I don't play any, but I'm planning on getting 4, 5, and 6 for my birthday. Fun. I do recommend having someone to play 5 with. It makes it a lot better because the AI is kind of janky. But those are still fun games. They're still fun. Also, happy birthday. I don't know when it is. Don't tell me how old you are. Never tell me how old you are. But happy birthday. I hope it's a good one. How's this game on mouse and keyboard? It's easier to get headshots on mouse and keyboard. Everything else is easier on controller. Everything else is easier on a controller. It's in June. Gotcha. But I prefer mouse and keyboard because I'm so bad at aiming on a controller that I kind of need it to be mouse and keyboard. I will say some of your tricks, if you're like speed running it and whatnot, some of your tricks are easier on mouse and keyboard. This got me. The first time, this scene really, really got me. All right, guys, if you were watching over on the Gunnar website, hop on over to twitch.tv/ZombeeAttack and say hi. Tell me what your favorite pair of Gunnar frames are. Big shout out to Gunnar tonight. Make sure you use code ZOMBIE for 15% off when shopping over there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this little sponsor here. And have an amazing night. And that ends our Gunnar segment.